Hey there, wonderful world of social media and anyone who sees me on the internet, no matter if you see me on my website or on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I want you to get really, really excited right now. If you've been following me for a long time, or if you just saw me for the first time, get excited about your dreams, get excited about your destiny, get excited about 2021 coming in about a month. If you're seeing this video in December, I want you to be really passionate about your dreams and your goals in life. Let no one tell you what you cannot have or what you cannot do. You guys know me for a long time. My name is Jimmy Williams, yours truly. And I'm rebranding myself as the Wisdom Economics Coach. I can't get into that in this video particularly, but I will talk about that in another video. But all you need to know is today is your day. If you've been looking for any type of funding, financing for your business, I don't care if you don't even have a corporation. I have a program. My team and I, my other investors and friends of mine, we come together last couple of months and we decided, you know what, we got to find something that's going to help the average person, especially in the middle of this pandemic. I call it a pandemic because if you have a plan, you're okay. Something that's going to help them boost and supercharge their lives all over again and help them put money in their pockets and they can start a new business from scratch. We have a program that's going to help you. I mean, it's one of the best programs I've ever seen, not just because we put it together, but because I just think it's awesome. All right. It's called the Business in a Box program. Some of you are on my website, businessinaboxprogram.com, but some of you see me on social media. And if that's the case, take the time to share this video and like and subscribe. If you see me on YouTube, just go down, click on the little red button on the right-hand side. There's a little bell right beside it. Click on that as well so you get notifications. If you see me on Facebook and all the other platforms, share. And I greatly appreciate it because you're going to help someone who may be down on their luck. I don't like to use that word luck, but it's a word that most people use. Or down on, their dreams and their hopes, and they have no hope going into 2021 because of the economy. Guys, Business in a Box is an answer to prayer, I believe. Let me tell you a little bit about it. And if you're on my website, take the time to stay to the end of this video and go ahead and contact the person who sent you to this video. And we want to talk to you, me and my team. What is Business in a Box? In a nutshell, we basically take a brand new business that's been sitting on a shelf. We call it a shelf or age corporation, 3 to 5 years old. We take that corporation, we build it out from scratch. We assign it to an EIN number, which means it hasn't been used before. It's anywhere between 3 and 5 years old. We build business credit on it. We actually build you, a really mature website that's been around for 3 to 5 years. So basically, it doesn't look like it's a brand new website. So we go get you an age domain name. We build it out for you. We make sure that you're listed on Google, 411, Manta. People that understand internet talk as far as getting themselves in the system so people can find their website, understand this talk I'm talking. But what I'm saying is we put you so far out there, people can find you and you look like a very mature business. We go ahead, we give you, we build out and we trademark your actual your website and all that stuff so nobody can take that from you. It's yours. And we actually get your virtual office to go along with it. What is a virtual office? Many of you know what that is, but let me just go a little deeper into it. We give you a professional actual address and we give you a professional phone number with someone on the other end that actually picks up the phone when, let's say, the SBA calls or a lender calls and says, hey, this is Jimmy Williams, LLC. It looks very professional. It follows all of the guidelines that are necessary to get your business funded through the SBA and many other sources out there. Because if you have one red flag with the SBA, from what we're finding out, no matter how big of a company you may have, you may not get funding. The EIDL program, that's going to be over at the end of the year, but hopefully Congress is going to extend it. But even if they don't extend it, the Business in a Box program is such a powerful program, you don't need the SBA to get funding. We build your business from A to Z, and we take you to funding anywhere between 90 and 120 days from scratch. That's right. You don't have to go buy your own corporation. You basically buy into our system. We do all the work for you, okay? And if your personal credit score is not where it needs to be, we have all of that stuff in-house. We basically go in there and we get that credit score up to 620 to 680 because, a lot of these companies, they don't want to just see good business credit. They don't want to just see a great file, and all that good stuff. They want to see good personal credit as well. And so we're going to help to make sure that you have everything together, okay? And it looks very cohesive where there's no red flags. Another thing we're going to do for you guys is we're going to allow you to share this with other people. I'll share with you share that information on another video, basically, where you can become an affiliate and make anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 per referral. But again, business in a box is for anyone. Doesn't matter who you are. You can know totally nothing about business. But if you buy into our system, we go out, we do all the hard work for you. Again, we buy the corporation. If we buy the corporation in another state, we do something called a foreign filing, where we file it where it gets transferred from, let's say, New Mexico to Florida, where you are, so you can legally do business in that state. We take that corporation, we build out the business credit on it. We put major business credit trade lines on it, and we get you the virtual office, man. I mean, this is awesome. We go out, we buy an aged domain name, build you a website, so your business looks as if it's been around for 5 years. Technically, it has. It's just that we had to build that out for you, and you didn't do it yourself. Okay, and the prices range from $12,000 all the way up to $30,000. So for $12,000, you can have a business in a box that's going to get you funded anywhere from $50,000 to $75,000, anywhere in there. And the highest package is going to get you anywhere from $150,000 to $250,000. We've seen people get up to $500,000 to $1 million with one business in a box system that they bought into. So that's all I got to say on that. Again, I don't want to get to the specifics, but if you're interested in what you just heard, and you want to get yourself into a business where you're not worried about how to put it together, how to build it from scratch, and you want to just have a cookie cutter system where it's what we call a set it and forget it type of system, where you don't do the thinking and the work and we do that for you, you just pay for it. You want to take the time and call us right now or get back to the person who referred you so we can make sure that we get you to the top. It's going to take us 120 days or maybe less than that, and we keep our word. One little disclaimer, let me let you guys know this. There are no refunds, simply because by the time you go out and you pay us to do the work, we come out of pocket to buy all of these things, like, the foreign filing and the corporation, all those things. And it takes time to build business credit and put those trade lines on. That costs us money. So there's no refunds. But the guarantee that we give you is if you do not have your money within 60 to 90 to 120 days, we promise to stay with you until you get your funding. That's the promise that we can give you, okay? And here's the good one. I'm glad you stayed to the end. If you do not have the money to get involved and get started, we do have two-tier type of financing available, okay? One is where basically if you have a decent FICO score, anywhere from 650 to 700, we have a company, a third party that I work with, that can actually help you get yourself a short-term loan. You'll get that loan, you'll work with that third party, get that loan, and when you get it, you basically, we're going to invoice you to pay us, and then we'll get started on your package. If your credit is horrible, and that's a case with the cases with a lot of people, no shame there, right? I myself can personally finance you in-house. I don't even look at your credit. I don't look at your debt to credit ratio, your debt to income ratio. I look at none of those things. I basically tell you, listen, you have to come up with at least $4,000 to $5,000 out of pocket, depending on the package you're going to get. If you're getting the highest package, it may be $10,000 out of pocket. But you have to pay that up front because I'm taking all the risk, me and my investors. And then we're going to finance you the rest of it for maybe 48 months. Okay, and we will do the work for you. So there's no excuses, guys. You can do this. Again, I'm here to be your master motivator, your mentor, your coach, the guy that pushes you across the finish line. I can't do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. But you can do this. If you want to go into the new year with a strategy and a plan, even if you have a vision, you have to have a strategy. It's going to take some money, some income to help birth these things that you want to do. It's not free just to build a multi-million-dollar business. It's going to cost you something, but you have to take the first step. If I'm talking to some of you guys, take the time to call us. Let's have a discussion. Let's have, let's get together and just figure out what can we do, and don't use the word can't. I never use that word. I tell my wife not to use that word. I tell my 5,000 students globally, don't say I can't. Say you can and you will. I'm here to help you. And as always, I will see you where? Up here at the top. We'll get there together. Take care. Bye-bye.